should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Complete to open things up. So Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Now inside the 25 and down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
To the air with McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's drive. And he stopped immediately there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Now McCarthy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for the Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Runs over. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Blue strikers. Let's go now. Blue, ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. this defense for the Vikings. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
He is out of bounds right around the 34. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow, 20, check, smash.
Looking to throw. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And getting this just shy of midfield. He'll spot it at the 49. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blackwell. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
White, 22 needle. Shot, 17.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down.
Okay,
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
Down. 10 black. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Up the middle they go. Blackwell. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The Rams sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it. But the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Yards to go.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Black, 52 blue. Go red.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Right after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Joshua Carney to kick off
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reaver. Down the sideline he goes. He may go. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Rams 7.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things, and look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited. But so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
60 red. 60 red.
2nd and 4. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
47-yard line.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
Now they'll audible to something else.
10.
On 3rd down, Blackwell. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
White. Steel, black. Cut.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 9.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
They go forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
21. Rams 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Maybe the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
10 flat. Set cut.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 13 yards out.
And the Rams have cut it back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Rams 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here comes third and about a foot.
First down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still no element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he'll get this out past the 45 to 47.
56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And for the right side here, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Okay, right.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Ready.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive player needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give, right side. Blackwell. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go. Blue 30, black ultra. Hut.
2nd and 5. Pass complete there to McCool. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh shut it down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Claws 10. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to put that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Ready.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Set, red, cycle. 60 red, 60 red. 43 rail, needle blue. Black shot. Set, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
10 black, claws red. Blaster 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
10 cycles. Smash, red. Blue striker. Fury, yellow. Green jack. White. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete in the end zone.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
97.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready, 6. Mega. Ready.
They go play action here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot. When they went into the locker room, he's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Striker. Smash. Red. Green Jack. Hut.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Yeah, that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Okay,
Still
ready?
just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Open man, that's Felton.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is McCarthy.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's McCarthy.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Throwing again, McCarthy.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to find Atwell open downfield.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
10 black. Ready?
They'll look to throw here.
And that's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
1 more yard.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. And he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Vikings 31, Rams 21.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. To the air with McCarthy. He finds his man, complete. It's Weaver. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
A big play there. 59 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
38. Rams 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Put him in the stand. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
Some good, strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux when
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Come on, set.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Set, ready.
They'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Now McCarthy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Ty Felton.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. Blackwell. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Drill, set, hut. Yellow, 22, set.
Looking to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Claws red.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Ready, set.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Up the middle they go. Blackwell. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. It's a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to forward on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. There he goes again. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 37-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat on that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't stay. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces